Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey G97 and welcome to the episode. In this episode we're going to be using a special treat. Today is going to be using the Pangani Zonda R at Sardegna. Now I have driven this car before in the game, but it's been quite a long time ago in driving this in both Sardegna and at Took Expressway 800 races. But this is going to be a really nice smooth build, plus with it being such a great nostalgic race car, I cannot wait to show you guys what this car can do. So I'll be covering on how to get the car and the livery and the build. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the episode. But first, we have ourselves an update coming. Yay! Finally, we got ourselves a new update coming tomorrow. Can't wait to see what we have all in store. Hopefully it'll be a good update. That's all I can say. Can't wait for the new stuff they're going to add, plus engine swaps and maybe a escape or two, but I'll be more focused on the swaps. But here we go. Here's how you can get the car. Sure, it's going to cost you a pretty penny to get, but trust me, it's going to be well worth it. Just get at the Pangani dealership over in Italy, and once you get that car, you'll be good to go. Now, let's say if you want to have a special livery or the livery I'm going to show, here's my profile, Jeffrey G97YT, and I do appreciate you guys being able to hit a total count of 600 followers, which is very awesome. So I really appreciate all of your guys' support in the game within the last couple of years. I do hope that the videos that I do share have been a big help. So here's the livery I'm going to share. It's going to be its well-known Top Gear and Nürburgring World Record livery, and trust me, this livery looks really good on this car. I believe this was one of the liveries you could get back in the days of Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed, I think. So here is the livery, or the setup I have for the car. If you want to go ahead and just pause the episode and mainly just copy down the numbers, you really don't have to worry about anything besides the suspension and the downforce of the car, so you can really make this car full bore if you want to for this current package. And here's a look at the second part of the build. As you can see, we got ourselves increased body rigidity, and that's going to be pretty much the it for the car. So nothing too crazy about this car. Looks really good, very quick as well. So here we are in the racing stuff. Now I got ourselves in the chase cam, just a different angle for this race. We're going to be driving mainly in this race in fuel map 1. We might have to do a little bit of fuel map adjustment as we get to our pit strategy, but as you can see, the car actually does feel very smooth and very nice in these corners. So even with these medium racing tires, you should have plenty of grip, and these tires should last a very long time, to the point where you actually can change them only once, I would say, in this race. But as we make our way to the field, I would say you probably have to be on the lookout and do some half shifting. So if you see that center G-force bar or circle in the middle of the screen, I would recommend that's when you change gears, because this car is going to drink your fuel very easily, especially with it being a fuel map 1 run, and plus the car does not have that much fuel in the tank to begin with. And with this car not being classified as a group racing car, that's also another factor in this fuel as well, which is a little bit of annoying, but despite that, the car easily outperforms the Group 3 race cars. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys a quick, neat trick about this car. This car is actually, even if you think about it, should be a grade 2 race car, and how I know that is because this car was actually in the game for Motorsport 4, and this car was considered in its game an R2. And R2 is technically a car that is a grade lower than an R1 car, which was back in its day a modern day prototype. So this R2 class, very simply, is like your GT 500 cars. Is probably the best description, I would say. So this car does have overall the stats of a GT 500 car, even though the handling may not be like a GT 500 car. The speed and acceleration does help it out a lot. But as you can see, we're going to go ahead and grab the lead very easily from the Dodge Viper about midway of lap 2. We're going to go ahead now, fast forward to lap 3. It's going to be our Hotlap for the race. I really encourage you guys to also watch this hot lap, see what this car can do, and then I'll be back and show you guys our pit stop strategy. Okay, so as soon as you guys go across the finish line, we're going to go to lap 4 into lap number 4, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our first pit stop done for the race. It's going to be just fuel only for this track. The tires are still in good shape despite it being a comfort or compound not as long lasting as the hards, but as we begin stint 2, we will stay on these tires. And even with a little bit of wear on these tires, I couldn't really tell a difference in these tires. They still had grip, they still had plenty of life, the car still felt good overall. I didn't really have any loss of grip in that stage of the race. Fast forward to later in the race to lap number 8, we have officially crossed the halfway point of this race. Now in this stint, we weren't able to successfully save as much fuel as I would have liked as we coast into pit road. And just like we did before, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves, again, refill our tank of gas, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some tires since our tires are well worn at this point. But even with the tires being worn as they were, the car still felt very smooth, very pleasant to drive still. Just like we did the first pit stop, we're going to go ahead and refill our car up with 100% of fuel, and then we can begin our third stint of our run. As we get a pit road, we're going to go ahead and go through the Aston Martin and past the Ferrari. As we are going to also pass the BMW, get ourselves clean air. And as we get to our final pit stop, it's going to be right at lap 12. And we actually did, this time, manage to do a better job at fuel saving. And for the last time, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our final refill on fuel. And that's going to be it for our pit stops at Sardegna. And for this last pit stop here, I'm going to be refueling the car up to the point that we have ourselves a comfortable gap between our bar and of course that time at the icon on the fuel bar as well. Sure, you could do fuel all the way up to 100%, but at this point you'll be wasting a little bit of time if you do that, plus you'll be wearing the car down. So as we get done with this race, I would say a very smooth, successful run using the Pangani Zonda R. Very smooth overall with a pretty pleasant overall total time of 25 minutes and 16 seconds, so not too bad for this car. If you do have it, then this would be a great race for it. And you can see very quick overall, was able to almost put most of the field a lap down twice. Got ourselves that clean race bonus, and that's going to be it for the episode. So hopefully you guys, matter of fact, enjoy today's episode. Now here's a preview of the next episode. It's going to be using a Aston Martin VGT DB100 at Le Mans. Now I had someone request to do the Falcon in that particular Le Mans race, and apparently I think they meant for this car to be the car they wanted to see. I could be wrong, but I figured why not go ahead and do this car at Le Mans. And besides, I haven't even done this car out of the mall, to be honest with you. But I have done this car plenty of times. I took expressway, and that car is really good car for that race. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, that would be highly appreciated if you do that. If you guys have any comments on any other builds, then you're more welcome to have them in the comments below. With that being said, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day or night where it might be, and I'll see you guys later, and take care, and bye.